Life will test you. It will push you to your limits. It will break you if you let it. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not talent, not luck, not intelligence. It's resilience. When life knocks you down, you have two choices: stay down or rise. Pain is temporary. Failure is temporary. But quitting? That lasts forever. Every great success story starts with struggle. Every champion was once a beginner. Every warrior has scars. The question is, will you keep going? Nobody is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you success. You weren't born to live an average life, waiting for opportunities. You were born to create them. The world doesn't owe you anything, but you owe yourself everything. Motivation is fleeting. Some days, you'll feel inspired. Other days, you won't. That's why discipline is the key. Winners don't rely on feelings. They rely on habits. They show up when they don't feel like it. They grind when they're tired. They push when everyone else gives up. You don't need motivation. You need commitment. Let them doubt you. Let them laugh. Let them say you're crazy. Then use it. Use their doubt as fuel. Use their negativity as power. Because one day, they won't be laughing. They'll be asking how you did it. You don't have time to waste. You don't have time to wait for someday. Someday is a lie. Your time is now. You have everything you need. The only thing left is for you to take action. Become unstoppable.